welcome back, and today I decided to do a new video. It's 4 hairstyle videos for summer, and these hairstyles are so good to keep your hair out of your face when you're sweaty and you just want to have a lazy day and you still want to look put together. And they're super easy and super simple. I can do this in about like 5 minutes for each. First thing is first, I curled my hair before so it would give a structure to the hairstyles. I just loosely curled my hair, stand up for you, so it would just give some shape and form to the hairstyles and it wouldn't be so hard to style them. You can either do it with straight hair or curly hair. I just personally prefer curly hair because it's so much easier to do on. If you guys want to see how I choose these hairstyles, just keep on watching and I'll see you in a bit.
So we're just going to need some elastic bands, some hair ties. We're also going to need some bobby pins and some hair clips just to clip our hair away. And all this is all for the materials for all the hairstyles, so you don't need anything else. Okay, we're just starting with a halfway braid bun, and for this one I'm just going to part my hair to however I want it. I like to part mine in the middle. And now I'm just going to grab a section of my hair on my right side and I'm going to start braiding it like a Dutch braid. Okay, now I'm just going to let the braid go loose, and what I mean by that is that I'm not going to get any more hair strands to part there. And then I'm just going to get a hair tie and tie that together. Now we're just going to do a ponytail, and make sure to leave the braid out because we're going to add that in later on. And as you see in a second, I'm just going to do a bun, and this bun doesn't have to be at all perfect because we will be hiding it later on. So you can go ahead and do however you want it. It just has to be nice and round. Okay, now I'm just going to loosen up the little bun, and we're going to loosen it up enough to put the whole entire round bun inside the little hole that we made. It's going to be like a little nest, and you're just going to fix any hair looses and fix it however you want it, and when you're done with it, you're just going to bobby pin the rest. And now we're just going to take the braid that we left out and measure it however we want it to go, and after that you're just going to hide the ending of the braid inside the bun. And I'm just going to use a bobby pin to pin it in the back so it doesn't move. Then also I'm going to use another bobby pin to pin it in the middle so I have a more secure braid, and that's the final look. Okay, now moving on to the touch braids. This one you will have to part in the middle, and I'm using a hair clip to clip the other half of my hair just so it won't get in my way. And I'm starting with a regular Dutch braid, and as you see, it's not like a French braid. This braid is more 3D. I bet there's lots of tutorials on YouTube on how to do a Dutch braid, but I'm just going over the strands, and then I like my braids more to the side instead of to the back, so you can style yours however you want. As you see right now, I'm just gonna fluff them up because I like mine nice and fluffy, and I'm just gonna do the same thing to the rest. Okay, now at the end, when everything is done, just make sure to pull out some hairs if you want to, just to frame the face, and that's the final look. Okay, I'm not sure what this is called, but I just call it the around the world braid, and I just did a really deep side part so I could easily do it maneuver around my head. So I'm just going to do a regular Dutch braid, or you can do a French braid on this one, but I prefer a Dutch braid because I feel like it looks a lot more nicer. And as you see, I'm moving my head and my hands, positioning myself however I feel comfortable, so just the braid goes on the direction I want it to. So that might be a little tricky. Just after a while you would get used to it and it will be much easier for you to finish. Okay, and this might happen to you where you don't have enough hair to continue the braid. So what I do, I just borrow some hair from the middle part and I just continue to braid normally, and that usually fixes the problem. And now we're done. I'm just kidding. Now we're just gonna take the end braid and wrap it over the beginning part, and then we're gonna tuck the very end underneath the braid so it's not noticeable, as I'm doing right here. And it's easier if you have somebody that's behind you. And I'm just taking a bobby pin and pinning the last part, and also I'm just gonna fix a little bit of hairs before I pin the other side. And I usually like to pin the hair where it's the heaviest, and that's where it is. And you can add more bob pins, but this is the final look. Okay, this is a halfway updo, and this is for the girls who want to have the hair up out of their face, but they still want to have their nice and long luscious hair still hanging. So this, what we're just gonna do is, this is very simple. We're just gonna do a half part of our hair, and we're just gonna do like a regular ponytail. Make sure your hair is kind of brushed for this, because I was having a little bit of trouble in a minute. I'm just gonna do a brown bun. I feel like this one, it doesn't have to be so perfect because it is a natural bun, so the messier it is, the more nicer it looks, and it's the final product. You can usually do this in like a minute or faster. This is a really easy hairstyle.
Thank you so much for watching me do these awesome hairstyles. Make sure to subscribe down below. I upload weekly, so you keep seeing this face and doing different tutorials. Also, make sure to give it a likes up so I know my feedback and what you guys like, and I'll comment down below what you want me to do next, because I have so many ideas, but I don't want to do any ideas without you guys telling me what you want to see from me. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I hope to see you guys once again next week. See ya!